If you do, if you've got them in your area, I bump one for Shadows. That shit is good as fuck.
I've definitely had that before though.
Delta Rune next week.
True.
Oh shit, word.
Yeah.
It's a room tomorrow.
4, 3, 2,
Thursday.
Yeah, I know. It's never mind.
All right, I'm
We've done
assuming.
No, I know what you're just saying. I get. I meant separately.
Wait, let me make sure my recording is working properly.
All right. I have asked 2 people. One of them's less coach and more just help me out with Asheville.
Nice. Yeah. Quick
Microphone
input's gonna be good.
always on.
We'll work on it.
Okay, you ready?
Ready, coach.
That's gaming. Don't call me coach. That's weird.
My bad. My fault.
Sorry,
Put me in,
Sensei.
Okay.
coach.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn the volume down really quick. What can help us to like have our soldier have a bomb target and a timing on mid? That can help us a lot. Or red. I like you kiting, like getting the arrow. Yeah, huge. I don't really have anything to say on this aside from, yeah. Well, sometimes it's easier to kill these guys than it is to kill those guys. So I don't know, just an idea. We lost a lot. I'm gonna go back for it. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, this is the mid. I want to see how we lost so many. Okay, players that were in collapsing died. Oh, the med gets out on 6. That's kind of crazy. Is this still a definitely winnable position though? Like, what do you think the next step here is for us?
Kill the heavy.
Yeah, just keep killing what's currently in, probably. Oh, we get stabbed. That's unfortunate. Okay, that's, yeah. What's happening now? Do we want to stay in this or no? I think it'd be completely fair to stay in this. Do we think our scout med could fight this?
We have that mini there, yeah, they probably
Yeah,
could.
we could probably keep. And if it goes badly, like, what can our scout and medic just do?
Run away.
Yeah, if having your scout and medic is in these like really scrappy fights, I want your scout and medic just play together, eat the beam, and your scout can just frag out on people. Like, the scout's just gonna get ran at by a 185 scout getting beam. He'll have to back up or take a fight at disadvantage. Same at the end. He's even walking into the. We keep fighting with our scout here, I think.
Okay.
We're down a lot, but they're down a lot. So just put the beam in our scout, let him frag out, right? When teams are missing lots of players, scout is really strong. Cool, I like that. Just don't get cheesed. I would be here like trying to calm for our team how long we're gonna wait to fight and what kind of fight's gonna happen. Do you think we're doing stuff like that?
A little bit, but not like.
Because
how
right
long we're
now,
gonna-
like, we're kind of still getting our spawners rotating in from the spawn room. We're getting our buffs up. We're not trying to walk immediately. I think we all know that. So we can take a couple seconds here to like figure out what our goals are. Are we gonna wait for the exchange? How much Uber do we have? How much Uber do they have? Where are they playing? Answer those kinds of questions and in this small amount of downtime. Okay. At this point, what are we going for?
Here we were.
One word answer, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Fight?
No.
No, not now.
Change.
Yeah, thank you. So I just wanted to just pop because I just wanted to check. Yeah, unfortunate. You shouldn't really get that pick because it is complete downtime. We're not fighting. They're not fighting us. We have nothing better to do than spin in circles, but like it happens.
Mhm.
Just that you got away with some bullshit. Know that. Okay, what are you using?
Copy.
I almost want to go even slower than 50% on this. Alright, 30. Okay. We use Shutter, and they have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players, 6 with the scout playing like within range of our Uber, right? Okay, there's one thing I see already that I don't really like about how we've chosen to take this Uber into them.
Too many players.
Yeah, I don't think I think there's really never any reason to bring 3 people into an exchange. It's too many. It makes your Uber too short, and it doesn't give you that much back. And it's also just too chaotic. Your med's going to end up dropping somebody. Your Uber's going to be shorter than it needs to be. You only need 2 players in an exchange. Here I would make a demo scout, and I would take like a demo scout. I would just default to doing demo scout on Koth. I don't think our pirate needs to be here. He actually doesn't really do anything. He can hang around the door, and if they try to like aggress with their better Uber, he can just peek air blast, jiggle peek it and air blast when he needs to. I don't think he adds a lot to the Uber and he needs to be in this. If we're gonna have our scout in this also. So in summary, like I thought that was our pyro. Is our who left actually?
All right.
You're good. Not like crapping on you, Chow, but like I don't think Pyro should be in this. He can be, but then you definitely shouldn't have a scout in this. It's 2 players max on an offensive trade.
Copy.
Does that make sense as to why we want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I'm guessing
That
because
makes
like
sense.
they haven't even used yet. We're already half Uber. Yeah. Now what do we want to do here?
Leave.
Yes, especially considering we have 3 players in this. We need to leave immediately. It's gonna be so bad for us if we stay on any longer. Okay, they could have capitalized on that a lot harder probably, but get away with it. Cool. I like how we don't end in. That was good. That was well played. Ending in here wouldn't get us anything. It would just get us unshiny in her to shiny heavy. Just a meet the medic moment. We can take some time to heal up here right now because our health is not that great. It's okay. I like to calm sometimes that we're just gonna stop fighting and then heal for like 5 seconds. That gives players time to reload. Yeah, I mean, just like if you're about to refight but your team seems really hurt, you can just call for that because if you can't really all refight if you all have like 100 health, no buff on anybody. Especially if the enemy team is 9 up and healthy, it's just not gonna work, right? What did you say you had problems with specifically? I'm gonna look at that.
A lot of them were like our exchange.
Okay,
push.
I'm gonna try to focus on those exchanges then. This one was basically fine, but you would get much more out of it if you just took 2 players. Your 2 players could go deeper, you know? Yeah, and that's an awkward post fight because we're very hurt. I mean, like, in addition to not dying during the exchange, you should focus on not taking damage during the exchange, if at all possible. Because if we're all hurt at the end of our post fight, we don't get to have an immediate post at all. Yeah, I wish our scout was here. Okay, he's here. Mini. Nice. Yeah, okay, so what they're doing right now, they're like losing, right? If they all run back into ramp. Okay, they met us pretty effectively though. We're getting trades. Yeah, nice. Just keep playing our spawns and our trades. You might want to rotate out of here. You can go. You want to talk about earlier, like meeting our spawners. meeting our spawners,
Yeah.
and then
like,
explain that idea to
positioned,
me.
Getting our medic there to buff them while they have crit heals.
Yeah, that, but also just planning to refight with them. This is an opportunity you could use to meet our spawners. Obviously, it's not like ideal because we kind of want to win this fight because we're down on time. But like, look at the demo man. He's gonna be dead for 17 seconds. The team is all dead for 9. We have players back in 1 and 5 seconds, and maybe even a teleporter, right? So the reliable play is to like group. We should always be grouping here. My bad. Our demo man's just alone right now. He needs a hit scan on him. But the reliable play is going back and meeting our spawners, so we can go back in with our picks. Or we could just nuke them. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not. This is fine too. It's working out for us. Just don't beef. Okay, yeah.
I got stabbed.
You can. I think you just wait like a little longer there. You try to meet like any one player could have called a spy on you, right? Your medic could have called it, but like having a third man would have helped a whole lot. And we could have waited a little and gotten one guy back, and they've gotten no one at that time, right? Even just having like some guy on our team rotate. We get the. Oh, we don't get anything. I also want to go back like this again. It crashed. Amazing. Yeah, just you don't have to always just move at the exact same fast pace when you're on offense. You can notice times where like, okay, we traded our health to get some kills. We can heal for 5 seconds and just not fight for 5 seconds, or slow the fight for 5 seconds till we get healthy or something. Depending on how like pitched the fight is. I don't know. I'm sure even if it's like not clicking now, you'll see an example of it at some point in the future and you're like, oh. And then same for like waiting for our spawners. You don't have to like, keep going in very deep. You can just kind of play to pick people off, play to keep space on cap, and wait for like our scout to run back to us and then meet. I will stop repeating myself now.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think we had some trouble on bats today.
Yeah, I'm about
I'm
to solve that
wondering-
for us. I think.
Wondering what our weaknesses there, what the soft spot is. Our sniper was very vocal saying that it was all the NG's fault, but I'm not entirely convinced.
It's always all the engineers' faults. Rule 1 of Highlander. Sorry, always all the pirates' fault. But you can
Yeah, it's always
you
the
can
pirate's fault, and
blame
the pirate's
the engineer in a pinch too. I think is acceptable.
But you know, if we give some forgiveness, I want to know. Who
Is your
else fault it
sniper a ringer?
Yeah, our sniper was a
Okay.
ringer. Our sniper and scout were tonight.
Fuck it, dude,
is.
just
High-level
crashed
player,
again.
though.
No.
The snipers knows what they're doing. It's just what they are a sniper. So
I think the snipers are the same div as us.
Yeah,
Right.
Chip is our div.
I don't know if the stream is going to start back up or not.
No,
Oh,
Chip's
did
a
it
main
never?
player.
Never.
Is Chips in main?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's also just like multi-talented. I respect his skill level.
Yeah. He's a good combat player.
Can you see it?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
One second. I'm taking my pizza out. Okay, fucking finally. It looks like we're kind of 9-manning bats.
Yeah, I called for a dry off bats here.
But the unfortunate thing is I think our whole team is doing it. I don't know. I think you should pretty much always try to split when even just a little when you're trying to fight as offense. You want to split because right now, where is he looking?
He's looking right at bats.
Where is he looking? Where yeah, their whole team is staring at bats and they are low-key fumbling this because their heavy just fucking runs for the heals. So if we're fast, we could get on this and probably roll them. I don't know. But like think of how good it would be right now if our sniper was to just do this from Shutter. Shutter is like sniper and Shutter is the most evil, fucked up thing about Asheville. It's just really strong, especially when you can open the Shutter and you can fight on your own terms. Like you could just. I'm gonna go back again. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash.
Is that something that we want to have somebody like helping sniper with when the shutter open for that?
Yes, probably Pudis with Fist of Steel or Pyre to Airbus Stickies. Or like your soldiers could do it or something. Your spy could do it. Whatever.
As long as somebody's doing it.
Yeah, I mean, I need a slower setting. I need a slower setting than 50%. I need the 14% review speed. But like, look at how fat it would be if you just pop the door open. When you can control this door, like you just get to control when you're peeking on a really, really evil angle with like no risk to you aside from their sniper and their spy. And if you got this, you could just immediately kill sniper, and then kill the mini, and then zone them out entirely. I'm not saying this is bad, like we're getting the fight off, but I think when you're fighting, you really always want to be working 2 angles if possible, or like a flank as well or something. That's an angle that you could send some players behind, right?
You can kind of see how our bats is kind of getting kind of clobbered here.
Yeah, that's like so for this, just leave your Eng up here or something,
Right.
so that doesn't happen. Like this, like your Eng doesn't need to be here. You already have your scout and your Buddhist. And your Eng can just bounce this space so they can't hit flanks onto us. Yeah, okay, so speaking generally...
NG doesn't join combo for this fight here unless it's strictly necessary. Okay.
What do you do here as Eng that your scout isn't already doing?
True.
You're better off controlling another part of the map. Yeah, but you see how if you take another angle, we could have gotten a lot of value. And those angles are free, by the way. As soon as they looked at our bats players, Shutter was entirely free. No one's looking at it. Ramp would have probably been entirely free as well. I guess I don't know what their other spy is or anything, but it's an idea, right? I think sniper in Shutter is just really, really strong. If they're playing forward, you can work on bats. If they're playing back, you can just put them in Shutter and pop off.
Okay.
Try it on your 8:30 Monday, and I guess you can see if you guys do it anymore in this demo.
We
definitely
don't.
Yeah.
We need to.
Yeah. Ramp is good too. It's just more elaborate, and honestly, like I think just peeking Shutter at the right time, it's just so valuable against teams that are going to be unprepared. They just go, oh, they're walking bats. Let's look at, and you just open this thing and shoot them. If they're playing close, you can have your heavy do it. Just be sure to like kind of clear the sticks off first.
Mm-hmm.
But if your sniper wants to go for it, you can just have your fists heavy or have pyro clear this as he peeks.
Our poor sniper's just waiting in the door for someone to open it.
Yeah, well he can peek it for himself too if there aren't any sticks on it. Yeah, I want to see a dry fight on this. Yeah. Okay, just spam. Yeah, this is why heavy Shutter is so scuffed. Like, if they're not playing forward, right?
Yeah, because they can just pick them off.
They're kind of playing in the... This is kind of the default. I don't know what to call it. I'll just call it the default hole, like whether it's stacked along this wall. Like, what do we think is like the most important target? We ignore that we died. Ignore all that. Ignore all that. Assume we haven't died yet and are fighting. Like, what's our target? Like, what's our attempted target for the dry fight? What's stopping us the most? What's the easiest to get?
The heavy.
Right?
Yeah, the Pudis. Maybe just take the free spam onto him. Don't actually fight him. Just hug a corner and free spam him. But also I'm thinking the mini. We can't walk Shutter or Bats until that mini is gone. We can't. There's no way to walk into this even as Demo Man. It's too far away for you to hit repeatedly. You'll actually just lose the DPS war to it.
So
Agree
is this
or
like a
no agree?
situation where we call it sniper in, or
Hmm?
well, it's pretty far away. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking like next.
I want us to be aware of
Is this
this
like
ugly, ugly evil Bats mini, and we can like maybe come up with some strategies to defeat it. Because even if we do live, this mini's just probably just a shut our push down. Any ideas as how to defeat this mini that we could, incorporate?
Maybe a soldier coming like ramp,
Yeah, I like that a lot. You can spam it from ramp, or I'm
like
actually not
roof.
sure, but like you don't even need to be on roof to spam it. I think you can like probably just spam it from any door. Maybe you can jump. Let's see what this.
Yeah, you could probably do it from top of that prop.
You can jump spam that. I guess if you don't know where it is, it's tricky. You can just spam it from Shutter. You can spam it from Bats, or you can bomb across and kill the Eng if he's not getting helped. Right.
Yeah.
I also really want like our sniper to be looking at this. If he can't get any free kills on point or whatever, if it's gonna be Bats, definitely just kill that. Our spy as well. But yeah, that mini can be really hard to deal with when you want to walk that. Just because it wrangles everything. So until the mini is destroyed, we want to be playing like as Demo Man specifically, like out of its sightline, and then just killing players who are giving us like free damage. You don't gotta just walk into them as hard as possible because it's time to like initiate a push. You want to just get the free damage, easy damage. Okay, trade. I'll stop yapping. Yeah, like this guy is so far forward.
Mission ends in 30
Definitely look for to kill overextending Demo Man. Demo Man on Astro. Definitely look to kill overextenders. So like in this Uber, it'd be nice to have a scout in this Uber actually. But in this Uber, who do you want to shoot at maybe?
Definitely the demo
Yes.
being that close.
Yeah, he's too far to get flashed. I don't know what he's. I guess they only have 9/7, but like he's not gonna get flashed in this if we just look at him. If we have a scout, he definitely just dies, right?
Yeah.
This guy. What about this guy?
Yeah. Kill.
No point. Just
What
ignore him
point?
while we Uber.
Why?
I mean,
yeah.
like, because all we have is a pyro and a demo.
Oh, okay,
Neither
fair
of
enough.
them
If
are
we
gonna
if we
kill
if we
Taylor.
had a scout, definitely shoot this guy. Not even to kill him, just to make him run and get hurt. If he has to kite into our lobby, that's really good. He could get picked off by like our engineer or whatever, or our spy or whatever, or our soldier or whatever. He has to run back to his bats, even better. He gives up a lot of room. If he dies, that's the best option. He's never gonna get flashed. Like obviously, like you want to shoot the med to get the force, but you could literally get kills here, especially if you had your scout. Yeah, I mean, no, Shao Race, no, this guy.
Yeah, might be.
They're good. I mean, the main thing is Scout Uber. Scout Uber
Yeah.
fixes literally all these problems. Scout Uber kills this guy. That's a free kill because he's never getting flashed in this because his med was just too far away from him. And then you just run out and then you just push the pyro kill. Yeah, like if this happened to me, I'd
Definitely
be
kind of baited on that one.
calling my team
I
slurs.
shouldn't have done.
You're good. Just like be aware of like when pyro is valuable and when pyro is not valuable in Ubers. Like air blasting their heavier weight does nothing for us in that. Like it doesn't really matter if the Putis ends here or here. It's not going to enable us or not enable us any further. Your goal in an Uber, especially like an offensive, in particular an offensive Uber, would just be to like what's the word? Make sure your team doesn't get messed up by their pyro. That's pretty much it. And I guess run it in frag, but this is a trade, so you don't really have enough damage, especially on a Putis, to help get the kills. We are actually they just overextend like 3 players. I really like what our flank was doing, just like not engaging during the trade, but just like playing somewhere that if you do get engaged on, you will get a lot of value if they want to engage onto you, right? So our Putis was like playing, I didn't see, he was playing like somewhere safe over here and having the head glitch. confirm, deny. Yeah, and so like you're not in any real risk of dying to their Uber because they have to take it all the way over here, and you probably could just run out with your fists and kind of make them spend the whole Uber on that. That'd be a really weird play from them. And if they run into their players, you just kind of get to mow them all down. Right? If you're playing on boxes, you just die to them, right? If you play here though, like you're close enough to get back in for post, but you're not so close that you might die to it. Bit of a gamble, but it pays off. Hello.
Hey, I ain't missing no Colin review.
Hello.
Put me a coach.
We're watching Uber exchanges.
You should watch the one where we played Yu Chao. It'd be fun.
Okay, when we're holding with full ad, I want to decide how we're gonna play it. There are two ways we can hold with full ad. What are they?
Holding forward with like.
Don't
heavy
worry
sniper.
about map specific stuff. We're
Okay.
speaking generally. Two ways.
Holding forward and holding for counter sec.
Yes. Yeah, we gotta pick one. On Asheville, holding forward is like, I don't know. It's not as immediately rewarding as it might be on product. You're not gonna use it to cycle the ad and get a med kill because he's gonna be up here and you're gonna be down here.
Mhm.
And you have to run it through there and it's not gonna happen ever. But so you can't cycle ad like prod. You just use it for a free fight win. Right? You kind of just hold up here, hold very assertively. Then if they want to fight you, like actually fight you, just pop the Uber. Oh, we might lose this fight. You get to Uber and win instantly. Right? Other option is playback for the sec. The worst of both worlds is kind of this like middling hold. We'll probably see you guys do it.
Yeah.
You can maybe dissect it, but it's like it has its like time and its place, but I don't think when you have full Uber you should do it. It's like something you just kind of have to do because of extenuating circumstances where you're not enabled enough to play forward. Kind of have to settle for it. Yeah, got it. Yeah, like look right now we're forced all the way back, right?
Mhm.
I would call this like default to passive maybe. I'll just see how this plays out, then I'll talk a little more about how we can try to forward hold. Yeah, they're just taking out their free Pudis damage. Where was he? Was he bats? Or shutter maybe? Yeah. Okay. Look how unfortunate this is for us now. Even though we have Uber, like we're gonna have to pop at a really far distance if we want to pop now, and if we want to keep biting dry, they have the evil shutter angle on us. If we're forced to do something like this, we kind of like need our sniper to stare at shutter, because who else in our team can deny this right now? Deny this guy?
No
Who
one
can?
really.
Yeah, literally no one.
Is this position ever worth taking, or is this like a rotate and refight?
That's what I'm
When there's
trying
snipers
to.
and shutter, we've
That's
lost,
what I'm
right?
trying to get into right now, and it's kind of it's complicated. So like obviously right now, like what happens to our pyro right now?
I think he just gets headshot.
Yeah, and he's not gonna really get any value. Where's our sniper, by the way? I'm not calling him out. I just want to see where he is.
I think he's spawned.
Okay, he's spawning. Good eye. Is he really? Whatever, it's fine. I'm looking at. He's in shutter. Okay, yeah. So like when we get forced out like this, we have two options. One is to like just have our sniper stare at the shutter angle when we know he's near it. That way he doesn't get free peeks off, because if he gets free peeks off, we're gonna lose. Other option is just to not fight the angle anymore. Literally just fully seat it. I don't think it's that bad for us maybe, because we still have our sniper. So he just needs to stare at it, and we could maybe even retake some space. We do have the Uber after all. But we could imagine a scenario where we might really want to just see the angle entirely. Imagine like we're down. Actually, let's see if it happens. Let's see if it happens. Okay, cool. We retake. What's wrong with this retake though?
I'm forward all on.
You're about to get headshot and wrangled to death. Probably.
Yep.
Yeah, you're wrangled out immediately because we didn't go forward together. If we want to go forward, we have to be forward as a team. And I'll talk about how we can forward hold like this band of area that I'm circling with my crosshair later, or in a second or two maybe. Yeah, like it's fine to do this where we're playing like along this wall and along back here and whatever, and like kind of in the default position, not leaving, but still peeking, as long as we're super aware about this incredible danger posed from Shutter. If we take nothing away from this view, just like remember how evil the Shutter angle is, and we need to be aware of it at all times if they have the possibility to peek a sniper from there. You can only do so much as Demo Man from back here into that angle. They're letting it go to evens. Cool. Okay, look how early they use. That's why Shutter Uber scuff sometimes. Okay, your mid just wasn't aware that anything was happening. Like, the beam needs to be forward on you there. Agree?
Agree.
Yeah, like, is there a player that needs, even before they Uber, is there a player that needs beam more than you do?
Sniper if he's there.
Is he still on Shutter? I need to really turn on walls for these. He was probably on Shutter, yeah. Like, we need to be aware that, I don't know, I feel it's just, kind of just a beef on our meds part. Because Pratt was there to meet them. Our sniper, who I'm assuming is in Shutter, is looking at and meeting them. But we're beaming players who are doing literally nothing. Not that like wrong to be doing, but the beam needs to be forward. Always have the beam like as forward as possible. Right? You can kind of like juggle the beam back to give crit buffs to people and stuff, but like the beam needs to be forward. Otherwise, this is gonna happen. Like, what does airblasting do for us here? Not really a whole lot. Because even if you airblast him backwards, what's gonna happen?
He's just gonna be Ubered and shooting stickies.
Yeah, he's just gonna live the whole fight, and if I guess we have 60, so we could get a kill here if we're smart about it. That's probably gonna be our scout. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would even feed for this now as scout. What do you think about that? What do you think about dying to get a kill here as scout?
You don't really have players back to like hold.
Yeah, so
I like it
assume
if we have
the
damage on
scout.
red.
No, you have fucking nothing on the med.
Damn.
Yeah, we
And even then, he just used Uber anyway. Like, he's not that important to kill. Like, just look back. Look at this. Our scout, if he goes in and gets a kill, he'll presumably trade, right?
Yeah, and then our med's all alone.
Our med has to leave him right now. And then even if our med leaves and our scout gets the trade on a really valuable class like medic, we're not really in a
We don't
position to
know.
refight this, as far as I know. Like, I don't think we have any way to refight this. Yeah, like, it's kind of just a Giga feed. Again, I'm not like calling anyone out for it, but so I'll run backwards. I'll run the Uber again, and we'll talk about how we can improve it. And then for the next round, I'll try to just like maybe just look at the Ubers and the Shutter holds. Oh, I forgot about the forward hold. There's so much to talk about. Okay, they use. First thing we need to do is look at their Uber, right?
Mhm.
Like, there's really no excuse for dropping the Demo Man here. But it does also speak to like the power of a Demo Scout Uber. They get in much faster. They didn't even jump. They just ran. And they have that much better burst damage, so they can be able to kill Krat before he can do anything about it. And then this like, okay, it's rough, whatever, but we have like a longer Uber maybe. I think like in like a very theoretical level, like we just solo our scout and kind of menace them because it will make our Uber longer, and like he has like about as much like damage output as a scout plus a pyro. Like a scout is
Yeah.
still like 70% of that damage output, right? That could have potentially helped us, but not saying let flashing power was like bad there, but and the last thing is just live. Like, what are we going for here? A hero play where we kill 4 people? That's like a hero play where we kill like 3 people is like the only way we really get back into that, running into them like that. It's I feel like that's just like the urge to salvage manifesting. And it's fine. Sometimes we just have to take the L and move on. If our scout lives, we can keep having our beam and our scout together and keep fragging shit, and like maybe our sniper gets some picks. They still have to walk into him. Maybe our scout can bounce this soldier and kill him and or something, right? Or we can hit a flank of some kind. He could like run and kill this guy or run and kill this guy. The flanks are actually really important on Nashville. Not even like the big flanks, like the little flanks too. I'll try to explain that one later. Yeah, and then we need to leave, obviously. Like, if we're all back in here, we're gonna lose. Right?
Yeah, dangerous.
I have a question about that position earlier.
What?
So, you know that losing position where we're in ramp,
Yes.
we're forced into ramp, we have full ad, but they have sniper shutter, and then like their healer
Yes,
and
I
demo
love
fan.
this. I love this. I love this. I love this idea. So we have big ad on them,
Yeah.
but for whatever reason,
they're
for
gonna
whatever,
send,
like we were like trying to fight shutter, or we were trying to hold in the middle of point where we're scoping their shutter to deny that it fucking crashed again. Whatever. One more time here. Like, yeah, I know exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like,
to start capping on the corner and you can't peek because the sniper's there.
Well, if we have full ad, we want to pop the Uber probably, but until they start capping and they start actually committing, you can have your whole team unpeak the angle and stop fighting it. Because from fighting that angle at that range, especially with the enemy team between you and their sniper, obviously you're not favored. So that, like, there's basically no return for peeking him, and just the risk of getting headshot. Agree?
And then, but I'd
So
hate
give
to burn
the
a whole
angle.
Uber for 30 seconds on the.
No,
on
it's
the
fine.
time.
Keep talking. This is good. This is important. Wait, what were you saying? I misheard you.
That I would hate to use the Uber for just 30 seconds off the clock.
That sounds awesome. Uber for 30 seconds? I'll take that trade every day of the week.
I will do that tomorrow then.
I mean,
I
it
guess you only
has
need
to
3
be a good Uber, right? Because if you keep peeking and you die and your scout dies and everyone dies and your medic takes the Uber on a single engineer, is that a good Uber? It's not going to buy you any time because you have no team to fight post fight with, and your Uber is going to get 0 kills, right? But if we keep our team alive, we can make a trade with them. The trade is you get you get a lot of space on the map, and in return we keep 9 players. But it's okay to make that trade because we can just Uber and we get all our space back.
I see what you're saying.
Or more realistically,
And then-
Uber,
and then
get
you're
kills,
just playing
then
the
get
game
our
with this
space
ad, right?
back. Yeah, it's kind of hoping your enemy fucks up and makes a mistake, but they will do it. You just stop giving them kills, and if they want to cap, you can use Uber. If they don't want to cap, that's also really good for you. This is steel. What am I opening?
Mission begins.
Fucking open this steel
My,
zone.
my dilemma is usually the snipers hard scoping our corner of ramp, and then they start capping with like an NG or like an NG and a pyro, and then. But you think it's worth taking the space back and then just then you're at 50 disad, but then you would just play Beatty and Shutter and repush it.
I mean, the answer is it depends. Like a lot of shit can happen in Highlander. The important thing is that we had a good Uber. It could get kills, which lets us reset for a bit, even if it's only for 30 seconds or a minute. And we keep the point. Keep the point is always good. It's the option is either leave entirely and then refight it from like I'm not streaming. Refight it from Shutter or something, which seems unnecessary.
That's what I was doing.
Sometimes you want to do it. I don't know. What the fuck is wrong with my thing? Okay, there we go. It keeps dragging me around. Okay. Yeah, so if that happens to you, and you have full ad, just call your whole team to unpeak it. Trust. I think you can keep peeking it only if you can have someone in Shutter murdering him in 5 seconds, like not less than 5 seconds, like in 3 seconds, right? Like if a lot of the team is dead and your scout or your spy can just stab him You can stay on
Yeah.
the Yang maybe. Am I streaming? Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to talk less in these and get you guys talking more. That was good though. I like that. I had that realization semi recently myself. Oh, I can just not peek them anymore. I'm just gonna drop into this random part of the demo. I don't want to skip around and make it crash again. Yeah, like okay, what do you want to do right now?
We want to get our men out because we're getting pinched here hard.
Yeah, I would say we're not getting pinched yet. I don't think we're getting pinched yet. But like we need to get getting the fuck out even. I think they kind of gave us their Uber for free. I don't know what's pressuring them, probably through a sniper, but we need to not be staying in these. We need to already be gone. Like when you're back in ramp, your options for refighting are already very limited. When you're back in ramp with no demo man or soldier, your options for refighting are even more limited. And when they have full Uber, they're even more limited. So like, there's no reason to you don't gain anything by staying in here other than killing feeders, and they're Ubering, they're not feeding. Run, fucking run! No, don't go back into it. Run. Full S key. Or die for it so our men can leave. That's fine too. Oh my god, we like gain nothing. Kill feeder. That's good, but like, when you see the Uber, just immediately turn around and run. Okay, unfortunate. I mean, this is why I hate Shutter. You have to peek that long ass angle. Yeah, I mean, you kind of have to use through, and then you're using through for what? A guy back here? Any thoughts on this?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
should we
that's
be
rough.
like? Yeah, it's real rough. Should we be taking them off bats instead? Like
Here's
some
what
other
I
stuff?
like to do on ad. Scout, demo man, and you put it, I'm not gonna look at this somewhere, it's probably scuffed as shit. You put them like right here, not far enough where you can get piped, like just right here. Sticky, jump, scout comes with you, you land about here, and you nuke them.
Copy.
Scout comes in, everyone gets blown up. This is on ad. Your team should kind of be walking behind you with it. Or like walking to here killing shit on bats maybe, right?
Yeah.
That Uber is so good. I love it. I take it
they're
on
not paying
even
attention, too.
sometimes. What? Yes.
If they're not paying attention and their snipers and toxic, you can two-pipe them. Or just get them with rollers
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do that before an Uber. Just take the Uber in instead of going like for, oh, I need to spam 6 pipes at this guy really quick. Just take the Uber.
When the Uber will just do the job better.
Yeah, we need to do a better job of knowing when they have Uber and respecting it. There's a lot to go into. Shit. We good to keep yapping about this?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I think if I give too much information, none of it's gonna get retained. But I am recording.
Oh, I'm recording as well.
Cool.
The control point is being captured.
Are we counting good, we think? Or no? I can't count, so I won't judge you if you say you're not counting.
Somewhat. Like sometimes we're on the ball, but when we're frazzled, we kind of just lose it bad.
Try to take the downtime to do a count or something, right? Or have our spy call it just by putting us crosser over the medic.
Mhm.
You really need to know, because we literally have... Well, I guess we're
I don't think
attacking,
we
but
actually
like,
had, like a bad, like at all Moses match.
we need to know
I
that.
didn't.
If you don't know what Ubers are, you can't correctly formulate the plays, right? You can't know when it's time to go for a sack or a kite or a dry. You'll just be operating completely blinded at random. So it's really, really important that we actually know. I wish I had more advice than that, but I'm stupid. And I just ask my medic what Ubers are. I can track my own Uber, but that's it. But like, look at like we're playing like they don't have, and they do. Like, our men in particular is. He shouldn't be this. He should probably be like baiting towards shutter or something as we're capping the corner, or baiting on bats as we're capping the corner. But running out to here is really bad. He's just gonna get caught in. We just need to not be surprised by stuff like that. would be trying to like right now. It doesn't matter if it's kind of obvious. Like let's just when our med spawns, okay, we have like 20 disad. Someone needs to do it. Doesn't really matter who it is, but someone needs to like say what Ubers are, and you just try to comment, try to remember about it and comment in downtime. Okay, dry, but like 20 disad, right?
Yeah.
Not gonna worry about this. Just don't stagger too bad. Awesome, free kill. That guy has no clue what he's doing. Cool, I like this. So look at how we're peeking 2 angles. We're starting to peek 2 angles. If our bats put us run it up a little harder, we'll have to make a lot of difficult choices. We also need to decide when they have like 80 or 90 if we're going to take the exchange or not. Because now when we're taking it, we're down like 3.
Yeah.
There's nothing really wrong with being on the safe side and just guaranteeing you have everyone for posts. Yeah, you see this is already better than Shutter. You got to get
Yeah, we
a
have
little bit of
almost-
space. Yeah, you haven't even used yet. Also, again, we have the 3-man. Let's stop doing that. I'm just gonna say it again, so no one forgets.
Copy. No 3 minutes.
What is it? What does everlasting this Plutus back do? You will die for it. Your med can't go that deep. Yeah. We did get the frag. Nice. I'm not a big fan of what my scout is doing right now. Did anyone see him? He's over here behind the wall.
Yeah, he's just not in this post fight, leaving me alone.
Yeah, I do. I need. We need to have him playing tighter on our combo. I guess we have a heavy here, but if he was here, he could be killing this guy and running up here and killing this guy and eating the beam and protecting our med and demo. And he was like Kurt, I get it, but let's watch that again really quick. Hello. Who it? I don't want to.
RNG.
Okay, I want to tab out. I'm gonna break the whole. The game's gonna crash again, probably.
Mission 3. Alert. Our control point is being captured.
This is nowhere near the trade. What did I skip to? Okay, here we are. Demo dies and Shutter, probably. Yeah. Then we poke for a bit. Like right now, are we fighting or are we waiting? We have to just pick one and roll with it.
Mhm.
And it's safe to wait. Like we are at very slight disad, remember, and then we can just guarantee we have an exchange go off that's clean by having our players live. And we keep peeking, but like it's never really a good idea to peek right before an exchange, because then you risk being dead for the post fight, which is when the real game will be happening. Yeah, okay, listen, so the heavy, cool, but who's the real kill here?
I was dealing mini. There was like nobody else here. They all left. Was there? Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean,
didn't-
just look around, find the free kill, he's right there. We're way overextending for the Putis, and we get him, but it just lets this guy come in and destroy our whole team, because we're not looking behind us, and this guy's behind us the whole time also. We are like, he was probably rolling our shadow players or something, we didn't hear it. We could have taken the Uber backwards. We get the force, awesome. Then we just go backwards. We kill a scout. Before we can get to the beam, we go back into our lobby. Our whole team can run into the soldier and kill him. They'll be confused. They'll be angry. It'll be awesome. Just don't fall for the trap of going too deep, right? Oh, mid-fight. You guys have clean mid-fights. You just gotta apply that to the rest of the rounds.
Brat is really fast.
Yeah.
Okay, how much, Ed?
We have pretty much full, like 60%.
Like, if there's nothing happening right now, I want us to always be thinking about what's Ubers. Okay, what are we gonna do based on Ubers? So right now, Ubers is almost full ad, and what are we gonna do based on it? Forward or back, sack or assert. Okay, yeah. So if we want to play for this assertive hold, again, you can't really go into them and cycle like you can on Broad or Lakeside or whatever. They're just up here. They're too safe. That doesn't mean this is bad though. I think you just play up here and you assert the fuck out of them. You just assert dominance and use the Uber for the free, like redeem one free fight win, right? Just some ideas for it. Probably gonna want to have like just kind of play in front of their shutter, and if they put a bunch of players in shutter and peek it, you're all there and like can looking at it and can at least trade them out, or you can just use into them and kill everyone in shutter for the Uber, right? You can redeem your free fight win. And then for ramp is not that good as long as it's not getting completely neglected. You don't have to worry that much about it. You just have to have like one guy spot it and kind of lightly match who's coming to it. So if they send like one scout, like our scout can fight him off of that really easily because he's off beam and our scout is on beam, right? And he's peeking our whole team and we're not peeking his team, right? Like it's easy to bounce one guy off it. Like your demo man just looking at this, even if they send a couple people, shuts it down kind of entirely.
Yeah.
For bats players, our head glitching heavy, our scout on the roof, our sniper here, he can literally play on this wall. If we're playing up, if we're really like, you have to not fear. But if we're really playing up, he can just stand here and scope this, and it's really oppressive for them if they want to go wide bats.
Mhm.
If they go close bats, you have heavy and demo. You have the scout. Your soldier can. I like this place a lot actually. This is a really good spot to be in for a soldier because it gives you a lot of options. You can shoot down into shutter, or even drop down and walk into shutter. You can high bomb ramp. You can high bomb bats. It's really flexible, and you can even like get your beam to stay healthy. Pyro can find value just by air blasting the dome man when he tries to walk, or by spy checking. Eng, I don't know, do Eng stuff, right? Find a mini that wrangles something like yeah, wrangling. I like this a lot. You could wrangle any wide bats bush to help your sniper and your heavy. You could wrangle into shutter, maybe less valuable, because they can just open and close it. Does all that stuff make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you want to see an example of some kind?
Maybe.
That would help, yeah.
After I close this demo, I can maybe pull open BBC demo, because we're figuring it out and it's happening. Because like right now it's happening, we're playing forward, but when they push us, we just run away. Or we get baited and die. Holy fuck. What kind of needs to be happening is that we're all looking at him when he peeks. We're just like, heavy shutter, and we just shoot him. We do get the kill eventually, but... like, really look to punish those players who peek alone. Like this guy, peeking alone. Little.
Yeah.
Kind of little. Okay, taking the exchange. I am going to look at what our flank did. Really quick.
Alert, alert. Mission 3. Alert, 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 alert. 3 alert. The control point is being captured.
Yeah, we need to just give Krat the support he needs to fight this. Right? I've been in this situation a lot before, where just the heavy swings you, and it's just you up there, so you kind of have to just hit the surf and have a buff, or you die to him.
Yeah.
But you're also doing a ton of damage back to him and anyone else in Shutter. If you have support up here, you can kill him faster than he can kill you. Okay, we're playing for the exchange because they have Uber now. Or really, we're just playing to like have a good Uber, right? All right. I mean, I don't hate this. If you see a good play, you can go for it. You can go for it if you can get the medic. But like, why is a force on the medic not very good here, considering what we're gonna lose for it? It's just gonna be 3 people.
Mhm. Uh,
Like, why is the force
Yeah.
like not that good?
we're giving up strong players for post.
Mm-hmm. Being alive for a post is important if it's like a fightable post, and it's definitely a fightable post because this is an exchange. Well, we have 9 up, so like obviously we force the medic. It's good, but we trade too many players for it, and they're put on long defense spawns. They're not going to be here for posts. They're not. They're going to be still dead, right?
What if we kite our Uber right now and play for a refight in, like 15, 20 seconds? Is it still good then?
You have to go so fast. Like you need to already be gone, because you're going to lose another guy here if you plan to hold the Uber. Your sniper's going to die if you plan to hold the Uber here. I like the way you're thinking. We're thinking like we're asking questions, but I don't think that's a good play. And the real reason I think that going for the force here is bad is because they're about to use anyway.
You were just speeding them up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're gonna use their Uber because we have an Uber. That's gonna in effect force them, and if they don't use Uber, that's great because they can't win against our Uber, and if they don't go to point at all, that's great because we have it.
So if you're Krat on point right now, what are you doing with the Uber?
Dude, this is already a bad spot to be in. Let's just we'll enter Krat POV because shit does happen sometimes. Yeah, you have 80% longer, so just try to kill someone really quick. Get the equalization.
They all went under.
Like, oh my god, our scout could be murdering this guy. We have no hit scan, so Krat has to spend all his stickies on him. And then,
Yeah, then they just
like,
wrap
obviously this is benefit of hindsight, but like we know they have more players than us right now, so playing forward is inherently very dangerous. Or yeah, this is just I think be wary of how that's really wide. That's really dangerously like wide swing.
Mhm.
Then we kind of bossed out and make it okay. Okay, nice. I'm just gonna focus on most of the Ubers in like the immediate post, but speed round. Yeah, but like okay, I can imagine a similar situation in which like the same thing happened where we like trade 3 for the Uber on evens, and we have point, but it's pretty good for us. What might that look like? Where those 3 things, we have point, we both have Uber, and we trade 3 for their force. What? But it's good for us. What might that look like?
It's
like
it's where we're
playing
ending,
for
right?
last little time, a bit of time to win the round.
Yeah, I don't hate that answer. I guess.
Yeah, like if
I guess it's not what I'm looking for. I guess when I was thinking of like, if their medic was like near their spawn and we forced their Uber, that would be really nice because they're not gonna be able to do anything with it. But instead of forcing and making them have a bad Uber, we force them
Or do you
trade
think it's
3.
bad specifically because they're already in?
Yeah,
I see.
we force them. They trade 3, and their Uber is like fine. Actually, it might have been bad if they had used that position, but we hadn't dropped 3-4. But we kind of just like gave their Uber 3
Yeah.
kills right off the bat in return for like a slightly worse Uber. I don't know. I'm explaining this like in 10 different ways, and none of them are a good explanation. But I hope you understand why that worked out so weirdly for us.
yeah,
We kind of just bossed up and won, which I don't want to break down because it will undermine my main point of they were gonna use anyway. Like their Uber wasn't
Can you
even
watch?
that bad. Okay, speed round, Ubers. I'm just gonna like look at our trades and our Ubers and see, and ask you what we can do to make them better. Okay, we have Uber. Again, like look at how quickly you get forced just by this fucking mini. And you have to use from back here. I do like jumping out of here for exchanges. You kind of just hit them out of nowhere. You don't get forced by traps. You don't get forced by wrangled me. You don't get forced by sniper.
Copy.
Holy fucking crap! I didn't think it's rolling us. Where did that happen?
I think they just came over roof, and
Yeah. Okay. I mean, what's the next? What's something that's wrong with this Uber?
we are way too far.
Yeah.
deep.
I mean, their soldier was nuking us. He died now, but he could have been a kill to this Uber. This guy should be a kill. I don't know what we're chasing. If it's the medic,
Yeah, it
like
was.
why is the medic kill like not, or even why is the medic kill not necessary here? It's, well, I guess it's not feasible, but why should we not like go for it? Why do we not need to go for it?
We have to chase too fucking deep for it.
That's
here.
one, but why? What's another reason?
More value just killing people.
Yes. What's the third reason? He only has 70% Uber. So we have more than enough time to quickly stack the point, kill anyone in this sphere, hunt them down, stack the cap, and then they'll have Uber. But we got the cap point back for a bit, and now we can, force their Uber. Ebb and flow. Like this guy, I killed our scout. Please, please. I want to see what our flag was doing for exchange, actually.
Oh, so you want to threaten the ad to push them out, take the point for free, and then take an exchange on it and hold it and have a good post.
Sure, why not? But there's nothing wrong with using to
Okay.
get the point if it's clean. I will take use for keeping the point for 30 seconds every day of the week. That's time. I mean, it's contextual. I don't know. You never really make that choice in game, but I think that's good value. The point is what wins games. Oh, we're other team. Yeah, like okay, what's already gone wrong for our Uber?
Like 3 players are dead.
Yeah,
Yes,
you need you need to calm them and make sure they don't die before the Uber, or they will do it.
Copy.
Second scuffing about the Uber.
Too early, or like.
No, I mean it's not too early. It just shut. I don't. I mean,
Uber just.
you had to pop there because you had no real choice. You could bomb through. Bombing through could help a little, but you have no scout speed. So, and then like third bad thing about the Uber maybe. I mean, I guess you can't kill this guy, but because you're down. But like he needs to get shot at. He's caught in. He's the free kill. This is This is so easy to get. It's like this is too hard to get.
Yeah, and I'd trade my med for nothing.
It's like, wait, you ever see that meme where it's like you have like $25, like build your ideal team or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's like the pyro kill is $1 and the med kill is like $26.
Yeah.
That. So like, okay, I can buy all the things I can get really easily and just have a fine Uber, or I can go deep and not get it. But yeah, okay, let's look at that Uber now.
One thing I have when I'm pushing out bats is trouble with teams that like to stack players up there. You know, like Scout, NG, sometimes Pyro too. Is there a good way to punish that? Yeah. Like I'm coming fans and they're stacking players roof.
Don't
and, like,
actually walk to.
More on, but there's so many people up there.
Well, yeah, it means that your stickies also get more value because you're hitting more people. The pyro up there can be really annoying though. But if he's actually peeking and seeing you, he can get shot by your hit scan. So it's not that bad as long as you have some hit scan up there to punish him.
Like just swing it with more people then.
Don't actually if they're stacking roof, don't swing it because what's going to happen if you swing to this position like this? But they're three people
gonna
looking at
laser me. Yeah.
I mean, you're probably going to get vaporized because you're going really, really wide, like in front of all of them, and you're just going to get blown up. You can play from like further back behind some cover with your hit scan, punishing people who try to peek and walk on you, just to shoot roof for a bit. So like, does that make sense? Just don't walk it and clear them. You don't have to walk in that hard, actually.
I guess I don't even have to walk past the top of the stairs, do I?
No,
I personally like going out to here. Like,
yeah, behind that sheet metal.
Not here. You get piped so much here. Around to here. Like right here. They can't really do a whole lot back. I missed their Uber. What happened?
They just took an Uber into our shutter and just fragged with like a scout.
Alert, alert, mission 3. Alert, 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 mission, oh, alert, alert, alert. Our control point is being captured.
Okay, yeah, they're playing pretty assertively. They could probably stand to be a little more spread out. Okay, cool. We run into here. They use. We're like kind of going for a sack play right now, I assume. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. They like simultaneously used this. So we got what we wanted though. We sacked, we got the Uber out. Okay. Yeah. Their scout was in that. Scout Uber is good, even when you're defending, right? Let's try to make that happen. Put our scout on the leash.
Copy.
Oh, I wasn't counting, but they are getting a lot of time off this, right?
Mission ends
This is good for them,
Yeah.
even though they had to use Uber. And now we have the threatening proposition of having to fight into this cringe-ass angle, right? Is this a good, like, is this like feel good to be here, Krat?
No, it does not.
There's this guy who we want to shoot, but you're the one-shot guy, and then this guy's gonna drop into you and kill your whole team in a second. Okay, we kill the players that are in. I like. We back up and don't go any deeper. I like. And we get the point up. I like. Yeah, it's fine to like kind of like low-key leapfrog this. If you're doing it better, you'll win, right?
Yeah.
So let's like you talked about, when we have downtime, we gotta consider some things in downtime. What do we gotta consider?
Where we're gonna be
Uber.
holding.
No, we don't know that yet. We
Get
don't know.
buffed.
No, like, what do we need to know before we know
Yes.
we're gonna hold?
Get buffed.
Get buffs?
Get
Yeah.
buffs.
No, there's something more important we need to know at all times.
The Uber.
Yeah, if we don't know the Uber, we don't know anything, and we can't make an informed decision. So what's Uber's now? Like 40,
They have
50
ad.
just said? Yeah. And they're about to have now, so there's no chance to dry fight it out. What do we need to do
We need to play lead.
Yeah.
Finally.
Play Beatty and Shutter.
Yeah, pretty much. You don't have to be in Shutter. Obviously, 9-man Shutter could be really scuffed. Just play like your kind of core around in your Shutter.
Okay,
Use
core
your
and
sniper,
shutter.
your downman to force them. Everyone else should kind of like lurk. Like kind of lurk here or something. Like lurk here, maybe. Lurk on bats, if maybe. Lurk aggressively if you're like feeling it, right? What I kind of mean by that. Does anyone understand what I mean by that already? Like lurking?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're waiting. You're
don't.
waiting for something to happen. Because I would do it like this. You're looking for the free force. Some teams might just give you the free force. They didn't scout it out properly. If you're a sniper, they'll just use for no reason, and you kite. But other teams might try to milk through. And what would we need to do if they tried to milk through on it and hold the Uber?
Trying to
Considering
get force.
yeah, we're doing is like like I was talking about earlier how we hide in ramp when we have ad, but it's okay because we're okay with giving them space. We're okay with them giving them space because they're going to get it anyway with Uber. So our goal would be to like hide, get the free force. We didn't get it. They're on point. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Second runner red spawn. Yeah, like we're not like quite ready to leave on this. And I think they gave us the force, I think, pretty easily. If we like our sniper being here versus here, what's the difference for their shutter Uber? They're still gonna force to it, even if he's further back. So why not play further back? If you have a trap up, do you need to be closer to it? Not really.
No.
mission ends in 30 seconds.
And then our flank is also kind of getting nuked. When they like, right here, like our flank doesn't need to be actually looking to fight. We're giving that room because they're Ubering, right? We can maybe like wrangle for a force or something, or look to bomb for a force if we need to. But we should focus on like in that scenario, our flank could just focus on like not blowing up, right? Holy fuck. Well played on their part. And that's why I also kind of want to leave Shutter, I guess, to support your flank.
Okay.
To recollect. It's good to have Beam and Demo Man, the heals and the damage, kind of in the middle of the map, so everyone gets the support.
Control point is being contested.
Okay, I yapped too long. I wanted to look at Ubers only. Oh, this is the end of the demo.
So takeaways, I suppose. We need to be a lot more game state aware in terms of
Yes.
what the ad is.
Yeah, we need to
where we're
recall. We need
playing
to
in
remember that.
response to
I
that,
don't know based on
making
watching
plans.
that if we thought we were about to kite or if we knew we were about to kite. Like, do we remember this? Did
There
we
were
were we
very
talking
few
about?
calls about any
Okay.
of the game state or guiding.
We every time there's downtime, run the checklist, right? What's step
Right, and what's
one?
the checklist?
Uber.
Yeah, what's Uber? What's ours? What's theirs? Then what's the next step?
Positioning.
Yeah, we need to choose what we're going to do as a result of that. Okay, let's say they have full ad, and we capped. What are we going to do?
Play passive
Yeah,
for them to like come in.
play to kite the Uber, play to leave on the Uber, and then to go back in for a sack if we need to, right? What are we going to do if we have full ad and we don't have point?
Bomb over bats.
Yeah, but like more generally, like just take it in, take the Uber in, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna play. So it's just remembering like, okay, what's the Uber? What's the game state? What's our decision as a result of the game state? Because if we don't know what Ubers are and we think, okay, we're gonna if we choose to like take in our ad Uber and we don't have Uber, that would never happen. I chose a silly example, right? But I hope it's illustrative. Same thing, we can't hold forward on point if we don't have Uber and they do. They're just gonna use the Uber, kill our entire team and our medic and get the point. And cycle ad. Okay, I'm gonna pull open a BBC demo really quick so I can show you what my team
Unrelated
has been
question,
doing.
Colin.
What?
Right.
Unrelated question.
Go ahead, fire away.
Teams that aggro hold on your bats, do you like to go through lobby or through the bat stairs to try to break it?
Neither.
No.
Both. Sorry,
Spoiler.
not neither. Both.
I see.
No, you want to send part of your team on one, part of the other. I would take combo to left lobby and then have like your flank lurk for a collapse on your bats. Does that
I
make
see.
sense though? Because if you all go left
Yeah.
lobby, you're just gonna all get equally denied. But you want to be splitting on offense.
I definitely have more success going through lobby, just lobbing pipes. You know.
Yeah,
defend.
I think fighting into up that staircase is just too rough. You're kind of just banking on your pyro hitting everything, and then your pyro also not getting blown up by their entire team looking at him. He has to walk your whole team through that tiny door. It's not gonna, you have to kind of split it up a little so they can't deny it. Because if you all go left, you're probably gonna all get shut down that door by sniper demo man. Just go left and like you kind of look at them through the window, like holding a shiny object in front of them, and then your flank collapses. What I also like, but I don't know if my sniper likes, is you know the back shutter door?
Yes.
You could just peek him through there. And like these bad souls, like who would deny him that peek ever?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Like, is there sniper looking at it generally? I would guess not.
No, usually they're bats to left spawn.
Yeah,
Or right.
they're way too far away from that back shutter, the one they respawn, to deny him the angle, and he's just gonna peek it and kill the dome man instantly, probably. The only threat to him would be spy. So, like that, those three prongs. That's how I would do it. Don't all go one door. That's the wrong play. Also, I've never seen anyone like successfully hold that. Like they just do it for like 3 seconds to see if they get free picks.
Yeah, and then they leave.
But
if
you don't
hold
fuck
it for
up,
too long, but it's obnoxious to fuck around with it. I just want it to be over.
yeah, no, I understand. Your goal is just like not feed and then just do the maneuver left, right, they're just gonna leave probably, or lose a lot of players. No one's actually figured it out as far as I know.
The control point is being contested.
I want to see what we're holding with full ad, really quick. Yes, it is like a kind of we're playing back for the sack here.
Okay, so like you'll play.
I don't know why we're
Hardfire.
doing that because we only had like 10 ad, so possible fuck up on my part here. Like probably should not be this far back. Okay, we're going forward again. Okay, this is super scuffed. I want to find somewhere where it's fucking super scuffed. Yeah, I'm just looking for a situation should we have big ad and point. Uh-oh. Better luck next time.
Yeah, I was watching the medics.
Oh, dude, efforts. This could be a minute. I just picked a random demo from tonight. You can look at what Blue's doing, but I don't want to. These guys are big noob. This is the 930 roasted scuffed.
Is there heavy ramp on their demos boxes? My goats.
Okay, finally. Here we are. Yeah, okay. So here's the principle, more or less. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are like all the way up.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
We got Roof Boys. We got Shutter Gang. We're missing 2, but you can kind of see where Tree Monkey
would.
was.
Eagle View, and I can take a screenshot here. I'm gonna send this to motherfuckers.
You are missing. We are missing a couple, but this is the general idea. I would. This is really good in like full ad. You can go for it if you want. It's not the best screenshot. I could probably get one better. You got it?
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
I'll see if I can get you a better one. They do hit the sack, but like
It seems like it's really easy to get sacked on in that position with your med by the shutter.
I'm going too much in depth now, but considering that the enemy team has almost 3 minutes to push that, do you think they're gonna dry or sack?
They're always gonna sack.
Yeah, there's not really even a downside. Is this 2 rounds? Fuck, let me get the other demo. And then I gotta eat pizza.
I gotta go to bed at this point. I'll see you guys.
You're good.
See ya.
Cash rest
Wait, I
recording though.
don't remember which one I downloaded. Probably the first one? Whatever. Yeah, so you saw a screenshot, right? Can you post it somewhere?
Yeah. I'll just put in the general here. I shouldn't need a review tomorrow.
Okay.
I got my
your
questions answered.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the stuff is relevant.
Do you kind of see like where our scout could be? He's backed up, but he's playing on a roof basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then our engine can kind of flex around, but like, what are some ideas where the engine could get a lot of value?
Probably roof or their bats even.
Their bat. I don't know if I like
No,
that.
like
He's too slow to get out of
huh?
that. On our bats.
Fans.
Yeah, definitely that could be good because you could also like spy check sniper from up there while wrangling the bats push. I like that a lot.
Fans
actually.
are helping the soldier on ramp would be nice, wouldn't it?
I might actually mention that. Yeah, but wait, our soldier on ramp? He honestly doesn't even need it. It's hard for them to get value going ramp if they get called. Which, yeah, you see, like, where could our spy slot into this hold?
I can't imagine. Probably in their secret. So if they try to push you,
I think what we really need from our spy right now is just comms and where they are, so we know how to meet them.
or sniper calls. I
Because
love sniper calls.
if we don't know where they are and they peek doors, we have to react. But if our spy can come up before us now we already are on it and already are looking at it. Like your spies can say, "Oh, they're setting forward a ramp," and then you just can look at ramp and collapse on it when they try to walk
Hey,
into it.
Tree Monkey played soldier for us tonight.
Did he? How?
No, wait, maybe it was Tree Man.
Okay. I was like, how did he do it? He was
I played against Tree Monkey in fucking 2016. Newcomer Highlander. I also played soldier. That's crazy.
Really good. 9 years ago. I'll tell him that.
I remember the guy on our team being like, "Yeah, Tree Monkey's pretty fucking good, but you can take him." And then he fucking killed me in Lake House every time.
He's been
Like,
running
no.
the what do you call it? He's running the airstrike and kind of nuking with it.
One problem I've been having on this points mid specifically is I feel like I hit a lot of damage on the demo and just die instantly.
Dude, you and me both.
Yeah, it happens like that.
Is this a bad
your team?
mid to fight the demo?
No, you want to fight him. What are you taking back in damage? Oh, I guess you're getting rolled back. But if you're getting good damage on him, like you're already doing pretty much everything you can. Maybe don't play so. I have to see it, but like maybe you're walking too far forward. If you walk too far forward, the spy and the scout going to shoot you too much. You could, if they're walking you, like switch focus to the scout and the spy, hit them.
Jerry, how many stickies do you jump with, like to get there? Because I'm doing like spawn to like spawn shutter to like door.
I'm jumping with one less sticky.
You're jumping with 2 sticks?
No, like I'm jumping pretty much all the way to the sign. From like lobby entrance.
2 spawn shutter, 2 lobby shutter, and then the lobby I put it on the box, and then I'm at mid. That's 3, I guess.
Oh shit! I don't put it on the boxes. I put it on the ground to get like some more to get right to sign. Yeah.
Calvin, we fought a like a low advanced team today, and almost took around. We got on 21 seconds.
Can I ask what team it was?
Eggfug?
Oh yeah, Eggfug.
Yeah, we almost got around on Yol, which was I think surprising considering that our only good part of Astral is our mid fight right now. But
you guys can and will definitely improve on it. I'm talking for. I need to end this video. I'll post it, but it's gonna be really long.
That's fine.
So just try to remember stuff.
Yeah, my main takeaways are like killing players behind.
Yes. Not necessarily behind, but like when you're taking Ubers or fights, like look for the easy free kills. Don't. Yeah.
And then not going super fucking deep, and also like working in a bad Uber when we have like that good ad.
Yes, that bad Uber will be a life changer. I feel like you just get forced so often when you go shutter, and bad things happen. You get dropped and.
And I love that like forward holding.
Yes, definitely. You just have to have no fear, and it's okay if you get pushed. Just use the Uber. So just start by doing it only when you have like an Uber, or even like maybe only start doing it when you have full ad. But then just if you get pushed, just use it, and you'll just catch teams sometimes. And if your spy like calling rotates, you can just like instantly win against parts of the team that peek alone, too.
Yeah, GG's, Cherry.
GG's.
GG's all around.
I'll be fighting Colin one of these days.
Yes.
Hey man.
Just you wait.
Just you wait. Yeah, hopefully me too. I feel like I did alright in ours. I wasn't super far behind. I just kept fucking dying to spy and heavy in post.
Demo man struggle.
Demo man struggles be like.
There's no demo man struggle. We always shift blame.
True.
There's no struggle.
No, I'm one of those sick ones that go, damn, guys, my fault.
But maybe finding another punching bag.
Yeah.
Okay. I must go.
Thank you. Yeah.
Can I,
When
Catch you
you
guys around.
push that, yeah,
thanks,
second one.
Colin.
Thank you, Colin.